Let's be the team. Starting in center, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, Latoya Sanders. At the shooting guard position, at 5 foot 9 inches, number 9, Natasha Cloud. Starting at small forward, standing 5 foot 8, number 7, Ariel Atkins. At the other guard position, at 5 foot 6 inches, number 20, Christy Tolliver. The other forward position, standing 6 foot 5, number 11, Elena Deladon. A head coach for your team. Let's hear it for your Washington Mystics.
Hello and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they play against the Washington Mystics. Along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're happy to have you along for another great game. Tonight, two great backcourts facing off. Brian, what's the mindset when you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
The key is to not take it personal, because this isn't a game of one-on-one. Basketball is a team game, so don't get caught up in looking at the scoreboard and trying to outscore your opponent.
Of course, the only numbers on the scoreboard that matter is the game score, not your personal number of points. But everyone on the court, remember this, they're the best of the best. They want the big-time matchup, so it should bring the level up of your game. Not at all a bad passer for a 6'3" forward. Sanders with a great feed for the hoop.
Outside Agunbowale for three. Here's Johnson. Elena Deladon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's Agunbowale. And that doesn't go either for Agunbowale. To the paint. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
The top high school recruit in the nation, the 2nd overall pick of the WNBA draft, Elena Deladon. She's lived up to the lofty expectations that have followed her entire career.
The first free throw is good.
I really think what separates Deladon from the rest of the pack is her incredible shooting abilities at 6'5". You know, she's got that high release that's so difficult to defend.
She hits both from the stripe. And guys, she's not just a jump shooter. Deladon has all the shots in the book.
I really love that about her game. She can shoot out of a spin move, fade away, floated, incredible touch. Has been so close to a 50, 40, 90 season.
Agunbowale. And another miss by Dallas.
Still scoreless after 4 shots. They need a bucket.
Here's Atkins. And the basket is good.
Yeah, I've heard some say that Atkins has arrived ahead of schedule in this league, and I would say that her refined and radiant mentality is pretty rare for players her age.
Now here's Harrison. Six to shoot. Here's Diggins Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that that team is playing so well.
Now here is Thornton to the middle. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a big.
Outside Tolliver. Deladon inside. Johnson defending. Pass to Cloud. Shoots the three. It's not going to go for her. And Dallas the other way now. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And it's Sanders with the foul. That's her first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Agumbawale. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
With the ability to get off quick releases, Agumbawale can excel in the catch and shoot.
Sanders, defended by Harrison. Count that bucket.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Outside Agumbawale. And there's the foul. It's on Deladon. That is her first foul of the game. Outside, Diggins-Smith takes the three.
And so far, I mean, they're really having trouble just converting inside.
Those are the shots you want, but they've just been trickling out, and I think they've just got to stay with it. They'll start falling eventually.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Guarded now by Agumbawale. 5 on the clock. Deladon left side. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Harrison. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Agumbawale. And stolen by LaToya Sanders. Cloud inside. Tolliver. It's deflected. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Agumbawale. Great defense that time from LaToya Sanders.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
The wings trail.
One of the brightest stars in the WNBA, Elena Deladon. Arguably the biggest name selected in the draft in the last decade. She is the unquestioned leader of this team. The D-Cot caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Deladon inside. She's against Johnson. Pass to Diggins-Smith. The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest. And with Deladon, she does so much on offense for this team.
And that is why the Mystics paid the high price to get her via trade. Now, Deladon is a former MVP, still in the prime of her career, and this team will go as far as she takes them.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Pass to Harrison. Agumbawale. The rebound by Deladon.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Outside Tolliver. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
With the get better every day mentality, Tolliver has become one of the most respected players in the association.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
And this Dallas Wings franchise, several championships under their belt, one in 2003, 2006, and 2008. Dominant decade for the team.
Different look for Dallas. So it's Dallas now. 8-point game. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Here's McCarty-Williams. Deladon covering.
Their offense is sputtering, and they're falling behind.
Yeah, just an ice-cold start. They've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
Back to Powers. Deladon. Six on the shot clock. Another shot. Rebound Dallas.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's McCarty-Williams. It's stolen by Elena Deladon. Here's Powers. Pass to Misaman. And she banks in the layup.
Defensively, they've been a step slow early on.
Allowing too many open shots. They've seemed a little sluggish.
Here's McGee Stafford. Gray with it. Deladon picks her up. Gray with it. Deladon's there. Here's McCarty-Williams. And another miss by Dallas. Right side, Tolliver. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Here's McCarty-Williams. To stop the run. And it's Gray missing. Inside, Deladon. Her shot is good. Scores her 3rd basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Well, while most in the U.S. start their professional careers at 21, 22 years old, Europeans like Emma Misaman start much younger. Her first season as a pro was just when she was 16 years old in her native Belgium.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Davis misses. And Emma was so strong at a young age. In 2011, named the World Young Player of the Year.
It's so impressive what she's done. Misa Munn has played on multiple championship teams for clubs in Europe. And in the WNBA, guys, she's made a great adjustment to the American game as well.
Now here's Gray. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anigwe, Hawkins covering. Fades and shoots. Anigwe's shot's good. And Washington has possession, leading by 12. Pass to Powers. And here's Tolliver. Good D by Mariah Jefferson.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Now here's Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. Softly drops in the floater.
Uses quickness to elude defenders. Gray is hard to keep up with.
Now Tolliver from long range. And that's not going to go. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mystics ahead, leading by 10. And the second quarter is on the way when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And for the Mystics, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
And it's the Wings ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Gray.
What a year 2017 was for Alicia Gray. First, the national title for South Carolina in the city of Dallas, and then just a couple weeks later, Gray was drafted 4th overall by Dallas.
And it's her first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Yeah, in Gray's first season, she actually led all rookies in points scored per game, and she was simply effective right from the start.
And so she hits both. The Mystics with the lead. Here's Tolliver. Pass to Misaman. Rebound Dallas. Well, for Gray, what a smooth transition into the pro game.
It was really amazing, and Gray had no issues adjusting, winning 2017 Rookie of the Year with the Wings, a pure scorer capable of huge nights.
Here's McGee Stafford. Hawkins covering. Tiana Hawkins with some nice D.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Tolliver. Fade away. Doesn't go for her.
She operates well in traffic, but still a tough play to finish off.
Out to the left wing. Pass to Jefferson. Shoots over Powers. Jefferson, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. That one, no good. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Hawkins. They tie it up, and it's a jump ball. So it's Washington now. Pass to Tolliver. Here's Misaman. She's covered by Jefferson.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Back to Jefferson. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. Anigwe. Here's Gray. Offline with the 3. The Mystics on offense. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Mystics will retain possession. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Atkins. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton.
And the Mystics are another team that prefers to do their work from outside. Now, Elena Deladon leads the way, but they have a handful of great shooters, most notably Christy Tolliver, who can carry the shooting load for the team.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Sanders. Now here's Cloud. Guarded now by Agumbawale. And now the wings, fast break. Jefferson outside. Here's McGee Stafford. Over Atkins, cans the 12-footer. And with Washington, they shoot from outside, but still don't push the pace.
Yeah, Blake, the Mystics are a team that will look for the most efficient shot. Doesn't mean they want to get up and down the floor. Rare to see a slow-paced team take a lot of threes.
Now here's Sanders. Back to Cloud. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Agumbawale.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Johnson, and that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside for Diggins Smith. Out of bounds, it'll be Mystics ball. So it's Washington now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the inside, Walker Kimbrough. Johnson defending. Steps back and shoots. Nice! 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Strong mid-range game with the sound ability to get her shot off. Defenses have their hands full with Deladon.
Outside, Diggins Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Deladon. She's got 10. Pass to Atkins. Back to Deladon. And she makes that one.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Second personal foul.
Well, 2014 was so disappointing for Deladon. Her season cut short because of Lyme disease. She came back strong in 2015, winning WNBA MVP honors with Chicago.
In that 2015 MVP season, Deladon led the league in scoring, making a giant leap forward.
Yeah, and since that season, guys, we've seen Deladon get settled into the WNBA. And don't forget, she earned a spot on that incredible 2016 gold medal USA team.
Now here's Harrison. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Thornton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
She might be undersized as a 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Deladon lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
You see, some players will try to overpower you at the rim, but she likes to elude you and trick you. She's got quickness and a soft touch.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Thornton with it. Sanders covering. Ogunbowale with it. Deladon's there. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. It's rebounded by Elena Deladon.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Outside Ogunbowale. Here's Harrison. Second chance shot, and the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And some teams already failing to meet expectations. Tim, what shouldn't they do this early on?
It's a very fine line, Blake. On one hand, you can't make rash decisions. You have to trust in your offseason plan. On the other hand, you can't be stubborn. If you have to switch things up, then figure it out.
And I think this is where having good coaching is huge. They should let the front office know what direction to take. And whatever you decide, it has to be quick, because in this 34-game season, teams don't really have a lot of time to change course.
Now here's Tolliver. She has 6. Now here is Atkins. D right on her. Cloud inside. Fires from deep. Drains it from downtown.
Credit to Cloud. Her three-point percentage has significantly increased during her time in the league.
Here's McCarty Williams. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Ogunbowale. They grab their own miss. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Wings able to keep the ball here. So it's Dallas now. It's a 13-point game. Clock at 6. The second chance effort.
She just anticipates so well. Sanders is an elite defensive player, always knowing where the ball is. She just used her height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against. Well, it's always refreshing to see players like Kayla who truly take pride in their defense. Take notes, Brian. Her intensity on that end of the floor is tough to match.
And that one misses. As impressive as Kayla's defense is, we got to take notice of her improved offense.
She's been improving her offensive production each year in the league, and the more moves she adds to her game, the bigger her potential will grow. And Skylar Diggins-Smith, such a huge part of this team. She's a fantastic playmaker who goes right at the defense, and I like to call her the catalyst for her team.
And the Wings call time here. With Diggins-Smith, she is just relentless when on the floor.
The way she can push the tempo can shape this team's offense, create so many good looks for herself and others. Also, quite simply, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the league.
And it's the Wings ball. They trail by 14. Pass to Harrison. And here's Thornton. Misama uncovering. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Agumbawale. McCarty Williams. She's covered by Tolliver. The Wings with another miss. Cloud inside. Now Tolliver. Back to Cloud. Misama. Elena Deladon on the wing. And Washington again with the bucket.
Another basket, and if you were to create an offensive player, it might look like Elena Deladon. The size, the skill to score from anywhere.
Here's McCarty Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. On the wing, Kayla Thornton, defended by Atkins. Pulls it. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Christy Tolliver attacking. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you, but it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to McCarty Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Elena Deladon.
You tip your hat to Brooke McCarty Williams. Cut by the Sparks at a training camp her first year out of school in 2018. She used that as motivation, turning herself into a WNBA regular with Dallas in 2019.
The first one falls.
Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been, not settling.
He's perfect from the line this time. Deladon with it. 20 points for her. Over to the left wing. Christy Tolliver for three. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Deladon.
An assassin on the floor. Tolliver has great...
Count it. Wow. Count it. That's going to count.
ATB at the buzzer.
Woo! That is how you silence a crowd.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Mystics ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? Elena Deladon, an impressive effort here today.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Harrison. Thornton, defended by Atkins. And stolen by Ariel Atkins. It's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Shot clock at 6. Outside Agumbawale. And the three off target.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Oliver. Here's Sanders. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Agumbawale. Pass to Johnson. Back to Agumbawale. Shoots over Cloud. Agumbawale, no good.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
You know, one thing I admire about Sanders is her resiliency dealing with major injuries and anemia might slow down others, but not her. This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Cloud with the steal. And here's Tolliver. She's got 11. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. From about 10 feet out, and again, it's Washington converting. And despite everything Sanders has been through, she's remained a solid rebounder.
Attacks the glass the same way she attacks life, with everything she's got. Good timing and recognition. Latoya has no problem doing the dirty work. That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
Washington calls timeout.
Oh, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
So both teams making some changes here. Cloud inside. Sanders. Deladon outside. And that one goes long. Outside, Agunmawale. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Knocked loose. Now here's Johnson, defended by Sanders. 5 to shoot. For 3, Kayla Thornton bangs home the trifecta.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Now here's Cloud. He's got 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Johnson. That will get her 4th foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. Deladon outside, just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc, good again. She's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
How do you guard Elena Deladon? She can play near the hoop. She can hit those threes. So talented, so much range.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jefferson. She can't get that one. Great defense that time from Latoya Sanders.
And the Dallas Wings, a team not scared to just let it fly. They will rely a lot on the three ball, usually near the top of the league when it comes to threes attempted.
Now here's Deladon. 23 points in the game. The putback, she hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Thornton up top, defended by Sanders. The shot by Thornton, no good. The Wings look to attack from beyond the arc, as you said.
Yeah, as much as they shoot, they aren't the most efficient from that range. They balance it out, though, by getting to the free throw line as often as they can. They play a little bit like the Houston Rockets in that regard.
Now here is Thornton. She's got 7. And Agunbowale gets it to go.
Well, the best scorers oftentimes have an inside and outside game, and Agunbowale flashes signs of both.
Washington calls timeout.
And you talk about players with the clutch gene, Arike Agunbowale has to be mentioned. Helping her team win a national championship in 2018, she really helped them with her clutch performances throughout the tournament.
Here's Tolliver. She's got 11. Well, Agunbowale is certainly a player that can be trusted with the game on the line. Tim, what allows that to happen?
Well, it's her ability to stay calm under pressure that really stands out for me. Many players struggle with that. It doesn't matter what the game situation is. She always has the utmost confidence in her basketball skills.
At the line for 2.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, you look over the history for the Mystics, not a lot of high moments for the team, a lot of struggles over the years, and they're still looking for their first title.
That's also good, so she hits them both. And you can feel the pressure on this team to get that first banner.
Yeah, they've made the moves they've needed to try for one, and getting Deladon was a huge step in that direction. But this franchise, you know, it might seem snake-bitten, but you feel that they're on the verge of something big.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Deladon gets the bucket.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Here's the Wings with the ball. It's stolen by Tolliver. And here they come. Here's Cloud. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here is Thornton. 7 points in the game. Off target at the rim.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Good.
Well, with good hands and the necessary athleticism to complete plays around the rim, Misaman is lethal.
Here's Jefferson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Asta Nigwe. Here's McCarty-Williams. Misaman covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. And another miss by Dallas. It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. Tolliver. Back to Cloud. Here's Misaman. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Kayla Thornton.
For your Washington Mystics, Emma Misaman, taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You kind of think Emma Misaman was born with a basketball in her hands. Growing up in Belgium, she was immersed in the game.
And so she's able to get 1 of 2. And Misaman has done her mother and country proud, a great player for her national team.
Well, Emma was huge in helping Belgium qualify for their first ever major international tournament, the 2018 World Championships. Ended up being an incredible success for Belgium, making it all the way to the semis.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Aerial Powers on the wing. Unloads from 13 feet. Good on that jump shot.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's McCarty Williams. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Pass to Nigwe. McCarty Williams. Tosses it up. A rebound by Deladon.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Misaman. 9 points in the game. And here's Tolliver. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the start of Christy Tolliver's career didn't really go as planned. After Chicago took her 3rd overall in 2009, Tolliver was traded before her 2nd season. She didn't really start much her first 3 years in the league, but 2012 is when things started to turn around for her.
And she knocks down the first one.
3rd pick in the draft, WNBA All-Star, WNBA champion. I mean, what hasn't Tolliver accomplished in this league?
And good on the second, so she makes both. Now Gray. She's got 7. Outside, Diggin Smith. Pass to Harrison. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. Poked away. Outside Powers. Tolliver. Gray defending. Now here's Tolliver. She's got 13. From deep. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Mystics ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for her.
Yeah, she served her up some tasty room service right there, guys. Sweet dime.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Pass to Powers. Now here's Miesman. Here's Walker Kimbrough. And there it is. Gray with it. Well, as super teams become more and more common in the NBA, with stars teaming up to play together, do you guys see that taking off in the WNBA too?
Probably, and I think it has to do with the fact that more and more players want to be in control of not just their careers, but their brands.
Yeah, player empowerment is definitely huge right now, as it should be. The players want to play with their friends and do so in proper fashion. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
And it's Skylar Diggins Smith penetrating.
I've always enjoyed the intensity Diggins Smith plays with. To say Skylar is competitive is a massive understatement.
Skylar Diggins Smith at the line for two.
And she makes the first.
Yeah, born and raised in South Bend, Indiana, it was cool to see Diggins Smith stay in state to play collegiate basketball.
No good on the second free throw. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Guarded by Diggins Smith. Inside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. They get the rebound. Sanders. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. That's on Isabel Harrison.
She shoots 83% for her career at the line. Sanders is not the forward you want to send to the charity stripe. Two shots.
She misses the free throw. And guys, Diggins Smith can certainly serve as her team's emotional leader.
Exactly. Skylar plays hard, and her teammates usually follow. Leadership kind of comes just natural to her. Coaches rave about her ability to bring the entire team together.
So she can't get either to fall. And guys, around the country, we've seen the WNBA take a role in helping youngsters learn to play the game the right way.
Absolutely. Just look at all the great things the league does every year with their Junior WNBA Week. Teams host a variety of youth basketball events in their markets, and also they encourage fans to join the conversation via social media.
Always great to give back to the kids, but don't forget, the top-level players, the NBA players learn from WNBA players too. All-star Draymond Green has said that he learns more from studying the WNBA because of their fundamentals.
They retain possession. Guarded by Diggins Smith. And the ball out of play, the Wings will have it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gray outside. Pass to Harrison. Shoots over Sanders. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
That's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always so important to have that strong interior defense.
Shooting for your Washington Mystics, Aisha Hines Allen. At the line for two.
Two-shot.
And she can't get the first one. Most of these incredible athletes also play in the WNBA offseason all around the world. Now, Tim, what are some of the advantages of this year-round schedule?
Well, I think it really helps with skills. These players are getting more technical by the year. And the more you play, the better you get. It also helps expose the game worldwide.
And you see everyone is in game shape. You know, they're ready to go right out of the gates when the season starts. And you just have to make sure that you're getting some rest because you got to take care of your body.
Pass to Davis. Here's Gustafson. And here is Gray. McGee Stafford. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Shot clock at 5. Hawkins outside. Sanders. That shot off the mark. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Gray. Shot from free throw range. That shot off. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Here's Hines Allen. Gray defending. Hines Allen, good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Now here's Jefferson. Tight defense on her. Gray left side. Pass to Gustafson. Jefferson. Gustafson defended by Sanders. Here's Gray. Here's McGee Stafford. Soft touch off the glass.
Another second chance bucket. It's like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, give them that chocolate. And defensively, there's no excuse. They need all 5 defenders boxing out and focused on clearing the glass.
She's covered by Jefferson. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2. And as players aim to be as healthy as possible, we hear of more and more players going with a plant-based diet.
Yeah, I give them credit because I don't know if I could ever do it, Blake. I love me some chicken, carnitas, steak, you name it. But hey, if Diana Taurasi, Nneka Ogwumike, and Rebecca Brunson are doing it, there's got to be something to it.
I tried going vegan once, guys. I don't think I made it past a week. I might have made it about 30 hours. But like Brian said, players are doing whatever they can to keep their bodies in the best shape possible. And if they have to give up meat to do so, they've shown they're willing to make that sacrifice.
And so she makes both from the line. Dallas with the ball. Pass to McCarty-Williams. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Now Hawkins. Here's Leslie. She's covered by Jefferson. Pass to Sanders. Hawkins Here's Leslie. The Mystics again can't hit. Here's McCarty-Williams. The shot's good.
I love watching her play. She's an old school pass first point guard. McCarty-Williams is so crafty with the ball, finds ways to get teammates open looks.
Here's Leslie. Everyone and their kids have social media accounts, and they're mixed feeling on the effects of it. Do you see this as a good thing for players, Brian?
Well, for promotion, interaction, and building a brand, I think it's great because it allows the players to have fun exchanges with their fans. And so I think it's been fantastic in terms of allowing the general public into the lives of these stars.
I think it's been great for the fans to see the real personality of these players beyond the court. The only issue is, as NBA commish Adam Silver pointed out, is sometimes athletes can dive too deep into it. It's an awesome tool as long as it's used correctly.
Hines Allen can't get it to go.
Tough D on the inside.
Sure was. No easy access to the bucket when she's in the middle.
Pass to Jefferson. McGee Stafford, defended by Sanders. With the fadeaway, the Mystics pull it in. Down low, here's Hines Allen. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. So it's Dallas now. Clock at 6. From way back. Poked away.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Pass to Hawkins. And guys, sports science, a new buzz phrase. We're learning about the importance of sleep and recovery. How much of this do you really feel makes a difference on the court?
If players have even the slightest advantages against their opponents, they'll take it. We've long known about the importance of recovery, but athletes take it much more seriously now than in years past.
Yeah, and I applaud them for that. If you feel good, you'll probably play good. And nowadays, players are also more conscious of life after basketball. They want to be healthy even when they're years removed from their playing days.
Here's Leslie. Gustafson with the rebound. Jefferson outside. Gustafson makes it off the glass.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Mestog. Here's Hines Allen. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Up top, Jefferson. Defended by Sanders. Pass to Davis. Gustafson. Jefferson left side. Shot clock at 4. And she sinks the layup. Here's Mestog. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Mestog. He's guarded by Stevens. Clock at 4. The long 3. And it's Mestog missing. Now here's Jefferson, defended by Sanders. Now here's Jefferson. So it's the Mystics winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.